also do the 7th chapter of the SEL tutorial. Right, let's keep on going. Now, the next one is we're going to look at the 8th chapter. The 8th chapter is geometry, so let's have a quick look. So in this one, we're just drawing rectangles on the screen. So if we run this, we can see that this is, I have a print on, which doesn't help. And yeah, we're just printing lines and squares and dots on the screen. So I'm actually going to, well, yeah. So I am going to create a new one called rect.nim. I think this one might be a bit more difficult, and I might need to actually have a look at some of the reference material. But it's not too hard. So again, let's just copy the previous one, even though I think a lot of it isn't relevant anymore. Okay, and let's go from the top. So the constants, so that's still the same. So window and renderer, that's the same. There's no texture here. I don't think we load any textures. I think load textures and load media is actually redundant, so I'm just going to delete it. Nothing to load, and close is destroy the renderer and quit, right? So we ignore that. In main, well, there's no media to load anyway, so we can delete that, and the bulk of the logic will be in this loop. Okay. So firstly, we need to clear the screen. Set draw color, right? Renderer, and we need to set the color to be four. Okay, so this will just make the whole screen white. Done it correctly. Oh. Then we want to render a red filled rectangle. I don't know why they call it a pod. So var fill rect of a rectangle. So this, I'm just going to copy all of this. Actually, this is pretty straightforward. And we need to cast all of these inputs as the correct type. We need to set the render, no, set draw color, okay. And 8 of 255. We want to make it red, so that's 100%. That's 0. Don't want to make it transparent. And then finally, let's expected 1 of. one wrong. Does look a bit off anyway, so let's make this. Not sure. Anyway, let's run fill rect. For the rectangle. Okay, and then that should be it. Then we filled up the red rectangle. We can do a green outline of a rectangle. So we do something similar when we define what the rectangle is. Of course, this is now called a outline rect because we don't want something that's filled. We want screen width on 6. Screen width on 6. Times 2 on 3, and the last one is times 2 on 3. Right, and we want to make this green, so this is 0. Alright, and we want to select the outline rectangle. The next thing we want to do is we want to draw a blue horizontal line. Blue horizontal line. Okay, so RGB, so red, green. So green is 0, blue is the highest value, and then we want to do a draw line. Zero. Screen height on 2 dot set. Screen width. Okay. And then lastly, we want to draw a vertical line of yellow dots. Okay, so we want to set the color to be yellow first. Alright, and now we have this for loop for I in count up 0 screen height -1 increment by 4. So this will be a draw point. G renderer. Screen width on 2. And then let's clean up or update the screen. Let's have a look. Required type of y c int, constant int, expression I is type int. So of course, let's change this. Okay, so we have something, but this isn't what we wanted. So the immediate reason is because I used filled int instead of the draw rect. So maybe that just solves it for us. Okay, and there we have it. We have our image with our rectangle as we wanted. So let's just show that this works. So we've set this screen to white. Why don't we choose a different color? Why not some kind of gray? Let's just see what happens when we do this. Okay, and we can see that we've changed the background. So there we have it. That's the 8th chapter within this